Okay, let's talk about something that honestly kind of blows my mind every time I see the
Mhm.
numbers. Did you know getting a new customer for your Shopify store, it can cost like 5 to 25 times more than just holding on to one you already have? And get this, just a 5% improvement in keeping those customers can boost your profits somewhere between 25% and, wait for it, 95%. That's just huge. It's not just tweaking things, that's game changing stuff. So today we're doing a deep dive. We're digging into win back campaigns specifically for Shopify stores. Our mission: cut through all the noise, pull out the really useful, actionable bits from what we've researched, and basically show you how to turn those, inactive customers into actual reliable revenue. This is Shop Strategy, and just so you know, we're powered by Growth Suite. Growth Suite is great. It helps you run smart discount campaigns on your store. You can even test it out for free on Shopify.
Yeah, it's really interesting because, store owners get so focused, maybe too focused, on getting new customers, always chasing the next lead. But like you just said, the real gold might be sitting right there in the customers who've gone quiet. The aha moment is realizing that repeat buyers, even if they're maybe only 20% of your customer list, they often bring in something like 44% of your total revenue. And they spend more, too, about 67% more than someone buying for the very first time. So these aren't cold leads. They know you. They trusted you once before. It's this massive untapped potential just waiting.
An untapped gold mine, absolutely. Okay, let's picture a store, maybe. Call it Bloom and Brew. They sell cool coffee beans, unique plant stuff. Let's say they're noticing fewer repeat buys. Their first big hurdle is probably just figuring out, well, who is dormant? Like, in Shopify terms, what does dormant or inactive actually mean?
Right? That's ground zero. Basically, it's someone who bought from you in the past but hasn't come back to buy again within a certain time window you set.
Mm.
And that window, it's really different depending on what you sell. For your Bloom and Brew example, selling coffee that's consumable, right?
Yeah.
So maybe someone's dormant after, I don't know, 45, maybe 60 days without a purchase. But if you're selling, say, expensive furniture, that inactive period could easily be a year, maybe more. The key thing really is you have to define that based on your store's normal buying rhythm.
Makes total sense. The type of product completely changes what inactive looks like. So, okay, Bloom and Brew figures out who is dormant. Now they need to know why. Why did people drift off? Our sources point to like four main reasons this happens. Can you break those down?
Absolutely. And knowing the why is super important because, well, it tells you what kind of win-back strategy to even try. So first up, sometimes it's just forgetfulness or changed routines, honestly. Life gets busy, their habits change. Your store just kind of slips their mind. It wasn't a bad experience or anything, you just faded into the background noise online. Second reason, price sensitivity. Maybe Bloom and Brew's fancy coffee, while great, felt a bit pricey for a regular thing. Or maybe they just found a better deal somewhere else. Third, competitor offerings. Simple as that. Another brand might have tempted them away with something new, a cool subscription maybe, or just a really slick website experience. And the last one, dissatisfaction. This is the trickier one. Maybe they had an issue, product wasn't right, shipping was slow, customer service wasn't helpful, something left a bad taste. And the real insight here is that each of these needs a different fix, right? A forgotten customer needs a gentle, hey, remember us. A price-sensitive one might need a discount. Someone unhappy needs you to show things are better now. You can't use the same approach for all of them.
That clarity on the why seems absolutely fundamental. It really dictates the how, like you said. So we know why they might leave. How do we get really specific about who they are? What are the first steps before we even start crafting messages?
Yeah, precision matters a lot here. Shopify itself gives you some good starting tools. Bloom and Brew can go into their customer purchase history data, filter it for buyers who haven't bought within that time frame they decided on, their inactivity window. That gives you the big bucket of dormant folks. But then you want to dig deeper. Look at engagement. Are some of these inactive people still maybe opening your emails or browsing the site? Those are your worn inactive customers. They're different from someone who's totally ghosted you. And if you're on Shopify Plus, you've got Shopify Flow. That's their automation tool. There's a trigger called Customer Joined. It's pretty neat for finding people who bought once right when they joined, but then never came back.
Yeah.
It helps you automate things based on that initial interaction, not just when they stop buying later on.
Okay, identified. Then comes segmentation. You mentioned earlier this is critical, even the difference between success and failure. Why is it so important?
Because, well, sending the exact same "we miss you" email to every single dormant customer, it just falls flat. It feels generic. Segmentation lets you tailor everything, make it relevant, make it feel personal. Some key ways to slice up that list: RFM analysis is a classic. That's recency, how long ago they bought, frequency, how often, and monetary value, how much they spent. This helps you see the difference between, say, someone who bought one cheap thing 6 months back and a loyal customer who used to buy expensive coffee often but just hasn't for 2 months. Big difference, right? You can also segment by what they actually bought, just coffee, just plant stuff, both. Or by average order value, your high spenders versus your occasional small buyers. Even basic demographics like where they live can sometimes be useful. The main idea is like a customer who spent $200 deserves a different, maybe more generous win-back try than someone who spent $15 once. You focus your effort where the potential return is highest.
That really highlights the need for nuance, yeah. Okay, so we've got these targeted segments. What about goals? We need clear goals and metrics, right? Beyond just get sales back, what specific KPIs should Bloom and Brew track for these campaigns?
Yeah, you need more than just top-line revenue. First big one, reactivation rate. What percentage of those dormant customers you contacted actually came back and bought something? Then, obviously, revenue from reactivated customers. How much money did they actually spend? And this one's more long-term, but super important. Customer lifetime value post-reactivation. Did they come back, buy again, and keep buying? Or was it just a one-off purchase because of the discount, and then they disappeared again?
Yeah.
That tells you if you've really won them back. And think about time frames for metrics, too. Short-term stuff like email open rates, click-through rates. That tells you right away if your message is even getting noticed. Medium term, like the conversion rate from the campaign itself, shows that the offer is working. And long term, those retention and repeat purchase rates, that's where you see if you're actually rebuilding that relationship.
Got it. Foundation laid, goals are set. Now for the fun part, designing the actual offers. This is the spark, right? The thing that gets them interested again.
It really is. And discounts, look, they're often the quickest path. But the real trick isn't just throwing a discount out there. It's about the type of discount, how deep it is, and adding some personalized urgency. That's what turns a generic offer into something that makes them personally want to come back. We're talking things like, percentage off, 20% off your next coffee order, classic, or dollar amount off $15 off your purchase. Sometimes that feels more substantial, especially for pricier items like Bloom and Brew's plant accessories. Free shipping over a certain amount, like $50, that can push people to buy a bit more. And BOGO, buy one, get one, great for shifting specific products. But here are the crucial bits. How big is the discount? Usually 15–30% is kind of the sweet spot for many stores. Enough to tempt, but not kill your margins. But that definitely varies. Urgency is huge. This weekend only, or offer ends in 48 hours. That pushes people to act now. And personalization. This is where newer tools, often using AI, really shine. They can figure out which dormant customers are worth a bigger offer. Tools like Growth Suite, for instance, they can put countdown timers right on the offer for that specific customer. And their AI can look at past buying behavior and automatically tweak the offer value. It's pretty smart stuff.
That is smart. Adjusting the offer automatically. Much better than a one-size-fits-all code. But hang on, are discounts the only weapon in the arsenal? What if Bloom and Brew wants to try something else? Non-discount strategies.
Absolutely not the only way. Sometimes perceived value or exclusivity works even better than saving a few bucks. For Bloom and Brew, think about exclusive access. Maybe offer dormant customers first dibs on a new limited edition coffee roast. Shop our new blend 48 hours before anyone else. Or invite them to some members-only thing, like a virtual workshop on plant care. People like feeling special. If you have a loyalty program, use it. Give them bonus points. Remind them they have points they haven't used. Offer a tier upgrade if they come back. And then there are value adds, maybe a free small succulent if they sign up for a coffee subscription, or a free service, like a personalized coffee grind recommendation based on their brewer. Often the best approach is actually a hybrid. Mix things up, maybe a modest discount plus early access. That hits both the wallet and the desire for VIP treatment. That can be really compelling.
Okay, so we have a potentially irresistible offer, maybe a hybrid one. Now, how do we wrap it up? How do we actually communicate it? Because like you said, even a great deal needs great messaging.
Totally. And email is usually your workhorse here. Let's talk subject lines first. They got to grab attention in a crowded inbox. You can go curiosity-driven. We've noticed something about your Bloom and Brew account. Makes them want to know what. Or urgency-based. Your special coffee offer expires soon. Clear and direct. Or value-focused. Something special just for your next brew. Highlights the benefit. And please personalize it. Sarah, we've missed you at Bloom and Brew will always beat a generic, we miss you, always. Then the email itself. Structure matters. Start with that we miss you vibe. Remind them why they liked Bloom and Brew in the first place. Then present the offer. Make it super clear, big font maybe, easy to understand. Add some personalized product recommendations if you can. You loved our dark roast? Try this new one. Maybe some social proof, nice customer review or two. Builds trust. And finish with a really obvious call to action button. Shop now, claim your offer, keep the tone friendly, appreciative. Not like you're blaming them for leaving. And critically, don't just send one email and hope. Use a sequence. A multi-stage approach works way better. Like first email, gentle reminder, maybe a smaller incentive. Second email, maybe 3 to 5 days later. Stronger offer, more product suggestions. Third email, maybe 1 to 2 days before the offer ends. Last chance. Push that urgency hard. Our sources suggest this kind of sequence can get you 2x, even 3x the conversions compared to a single email blast. It's about persistence, but done smartly.
That layered approach, building it up. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Okay, what about the faster channels? SMS, push notifications. How do you make those work without being annoying?
Good question. For SMS, you have like zero room for fluff. Get straight to the point. Lead with the value. Bloom and brew. Your 25% off code is brewback, then urgency. Use in 48 hours, then the link. Shop. Short URL. Timing is key too. Send it during reasonable hours, maybe not Monday morning. Thursday or Friday afternoon can be good as people plan weekends. Push notifications, similar idea, very concise, but they pop up right on the phone screen. Personalization helps. Emily, new coffee gadgets arrive plus 20% off for you. Asking a question can work. Missing your favorite Bloom and Brew roast? Maybe use an emoji, but don't overdo it. The big thing with both SMS and push is frequency. Don't bombard people. Maybe one initial message, one reminder tops, otherwise they'll just block you. It's a quick nudge, not a conversation. Right, quick and punchy. Okay, we've got the strategy, the offers, the messages. Now the practical side. Implementation. How do stores like Bloom and Brew actually use Shopify's own tools or maybe third-party apps to run these campaigns?
Shopify itself has some good built-in stuff, especially, like I mentioned, Shopify Flow for the Plus merchants. Bloom and Brew could set up a flow that automatically triggers when a customer hits that, say, 60-day inactive mark. Then use conditional logic, maybe if their lifetime value is over $100, tag them for a special offer. Then automate adding them to the right email list or applying a specific tag. It takes the manual work out. And Shopify's regular discount feature is pretty robust too. You can create unique codes, which is way better for tracking than one generic code everyone uses. You can limit codes one use per customer, only for specific segments you've defined. Set expiration dates for urgency. You can even have them auto-apply at checkout sometimes. And this is another spot where Growth Suite adds value. It specializes in creating those unique, single-use, time-limited codes for each person in your campaign. Stops codes leaking online. And it helps with that auto-apply function too, making it smoother for the customer.
So native tools provide a solid base, but maybe integrating other apps takes it up a notch.
For sure, especially for email. Platforms like Klaviyo are powerhouses for advanced segmentation, even predicting who might become dormant soon so you can act proactively. That's really next level. Omnisend is great if you want to coordinate campaigns across email, SMS, and push notifications all in one place. Keeps Bloom and Brew's messaging consistent everywhere. And apps like Seguno offer pre-built win-back email templates specifically designed for Shopify, which can save a lot of setup time. Beyond communication, think about analytics apps too. Something like Little Data can give you deeper insights into customer behavior before they go dormant. Or apps like Flitz let you offer store credit as a win-back incentive, which can be smart for protecting margins on higher-priced items. These apps usually plug right into Shopify pretty easily.
This is really comprehensive. Okay, pushing further. Advanced strategies. Going beyond the basics, how do stores really master things like omnichannel coordination and deep personalization?
Right, this is where you really start maximizing results. Omnichannel isn't just using multiple channels, it's making them work together. So for Bloom and Brew, email carries the main detailed message and offer. SMS hits them with a quick, urgent reminder later. Social media ads might retarget them with visuals of products they looked at. Retargeting ads follow them around the web a bit. The key is that the messaging is consistent, but adapted. You don't send the same long email via SMS, obviously, and you coordinate the timing so it doesn't feel like you're spamming them from all directions at once. Tools can help orchestrate this. Growth Suite, for example, has a notification center feature that can help centralize your promotional messages right on the store site itself, adding another touch point. It's about having each channel play its specific role in a coordinated sequence.
A coordinated symphony, almost.
Like that.
Okay, and personalization. How do we get beyond just, hi, first name? How do we make it truly dynamic?
Dynamic content is where it's at, and it comes from using all the data you have. For Bloom and Brew, look at their purchase history.
Really?
Hey, you loved our Ethiopian Yirgacheffe. We think you'll really like this new anaerobic natural process. Super specific. Look at their browsing history if you track it. So you're checking out our large ceramic planters. Here's 15% off. Even engagement patterns. If they always used to open emails on Saturday mornings, maybe send the win-back email then. Growth Suite's analytics engine is designed for this. It tracks what products people view, how long they stay on pages, how far they scroll, all that granular stuff. This lets you make offers based on what they seem interested in right now, not just what they bought 6 months ago. Then you use that data to dynamically change the content in your emails or on your site. Show product recommendations tailored to them. Adjust the discount offer based on their value segment. And use those dynamic countdown timers. Again, Growth Suite helps here, showing their specific offer expiring in real time. It feels way more personal and urgent.
That feels like a truly one-to-one approach, even automated. Okay, last crucial piece. Measuring and optimizing. This isn't something you just set up once and walk away from, is it?
Oh, definitely not. Continuous measurement and tweaking are absolutely essential. We talked about some key metrics: open rates, click-through rates, your immediate feedback loop, conversion rate from dormant to active did they buy, revenue generated, average order value. But really keep an eye on that long-term customer lifetime value post-reactivation. Are they sticking around? That's the ultimate goal for Bloom and Brew. A reactivated customer who becomes loyal again is far more valuable than a one-time sale.
And how do we make sure we're tracking all this accurately inside Shopify and our email tools?
Yeah, you need good tracking hygiene. Use UTM parameters on all your campaign links. Those tags you add to URLs, they tell you which email, which ad, which channel actually drove the click and the sale. Make sure your conversion tracking is set up properly in Shopify and connected to your marketing platforms so you can attribute sales correctly. Some stores even map out the full customer journey to see all the touch points. And again, tools like Growth Suite provide dashboards specifically for campaign performance, showing visitor behavior before and after offers, helping you see what's really moving the needle.
Okay, got the data flowing in, then it's test, 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 right? Keep refining.
Good. Exactly. A/B testing is your best friend here. Test subject lines: curiosity versus urgency versus discount focused. Test offer types: 20% off versus free gift versus free shipping. Test the value of the offer: 15%, 25%. Test timing: day of the week, time of day. Test frequency: how many emails in the sequence? Just remember the golden rule. Test one thing at a time. Otherwise, you won't know what actually caused the change in results. It builds into this continuous improvement cycle. You review the results regularly. You make small, iterative adjustments based on the data. And over time, your whole program evolves. Ideally, like we touched on, you move from just reacting to dormancy, win back, towards proactively preventing it, retention. Using AI tools like Growth Suite's recommendations can help spot those customers who are starting to drift away so you can engage them before they officially become dormant. That's the ultimate win.
That is a fantastic goal. Proactive retention. Okay, let's pull this all together. Win-back campaigns. They're not just nice to have, they are a genuine goldmine for Shopify stores. The numbers don't lie. Keeping customers is way more profitable. The key is being smart about it. Identify and segment properly. Craft offers that actually resonate, whether that's a discount or exclusive value. Personalize your messaging across email, SMS, wherever they are. Use the tools Shopify gives you, maybe enhance them with apps. And crucially, measure everything and keep testing and optimizing. It's about turning that list of quiet customers back into active, loyal buyers.
So maybe the final thought for everyone listening is this. Take a hard look at how much effort you're putting into chasing new customers versus nurturing the ones you already have. How could you shift that balance even just a little bit to tap into that hidden gold mine within your dormant customer list? What's one small experiment you could run this week to try and win back even a small segment?
And if you're ready to really supercharge those win-back efforts with smart, personalized discounts, check out Growth Suite. It's that Shopify app we mentioned that helps you create and manage those intelligent, time-limited promotional campaigns. Its AI engine looks at customer behavior to deliver the right offer, maximizing your reactivation rates without just giving away margin unnecessarily. It handles those dynamic countdown timers, those unique discount codes, all the smart stuff we talked about. You can install Growth Suite with just one click. Seriously consider it if you want to turn that dormant list into renewed revenue. Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive from Shop Strategy.